Agbor Delta State Fire Service, Eugene Oziwele. Good day, sir, and thank you for joining us.
Good day to you, Mr. Okorodudu.
Yes, how prompt was your agency's response to this fire incident, and how effective was that response?
The response was immediate because we got the call here in Asaba.
Okay.
I was called and I called Agbor. And when I called Agbor, they said somebody else has called there and they were already on their way going to the scene of the occurrence. But quickly, a question will ask the owners of the gas plant, do they have the fire service number to call when they discover leakage? Of course, they did it until the fire incident started, before the calls came.
Sadly then. Okay, one of the biggest questions being asked in the wake of this incident is the synergy between DPR and the fire service regarding the siting of gas petrol stations. What is the response to this?
The siting of gas plants is not just DPR and fire service. A lot of agencies comes in. You get report from the fire service, get report from the police, from the environment. When all these are put together, DPR will go to site to see before such approvals are given. So it takes a process. Where fire service comes in is the safety aspect of the plant, of the premises. That is where fire service actually comes in.
So what's the synergy? What's the relationship
between
these agencies?
Yes, the thing is, when all these agencies comes out with their report, hand over to DPR. DPR does the final inspection and final approval. If I feel from my own end that this place is safe, like the issue trending, if you have been there, the place is not close to residential buildings. The closest residential building to that place is about 200 meters to the gas plant. So if we feel that place is okay, I will recommend to DPR that from fire safety aspect of it is okay. When they get all the other reports they put together, they give the approval.
Let's come back home to Asaba, for instance. The state capital here, petrol stations are located almost sporadically around the commercial buildings with serious human traffic. Is this not a cause for concern?
There is a cause for concern because if you listen to the governor's speech when he visited the place, things will be put in place almost immediately because it has to do with legislation. If there's no proper legislation backing these things, if a fire service officer or an environment officer goes and does what he or she ought not to do, and the other person takes you to court, it will defeat you because you don't have that legal backup. So once those things are put in place, which the government is swinging it into action to do now, we'll have it properly taken care of.
Okay, do you have words of advice for Deltans?
The incident that happened is a massive destruction, and you cannot tell because something of gas is difficult to take. Once the fume is anywhere the odor is and there is a flame, it covers the entire environment almost the same time. It becomes difficult. So working with our gas, we must be careful. That is why we advise people, if you are using gas, put it outside and connect your pipe inside. And the period is volatile. We must be safety conscious in terms of fire-related materials. Especially this dry season, clear good perimeter around your premises so that if there is bushfire or whatever, your premises will be safe.
Thank you once again, Mr. Eugene Oziwele, Director, Delta State Fire Service, for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
You are listening to the World News on Trend 100.9 FM. Ethnic discrimination is a killer. Stop it. We are one.